Hi, thank you for taking the time today to join me in this webinar about trauma-informed education in the school garden. My name is Amy Jones and I work with a nonprofit organization called Food Corps. We work in schools to build a culture of health in partnership with schools and communities, and we do this by encouraging things like gardening, cooking, and connecting farmers to schools, while also helping increase students' knowledge of and experience with and access to healthy foods. I also have the great privilege of working with Fayetteville Public Schools Child Nutrition Department, assisting with their Seed to Student programs, as well as staff training in food, gardening, and nutrition. So again, I just really want to thank you for taking the time to dig in today to participate in learning in what I think is an incredibly important topic, one that will hopefully result in great benefit to your students. Food and nature are really powerful connectors, and children are incredible sources of energy and creativity and possibility. And I believe that farm-to-school activities, especially school gardening, has a unique opportunity to connect more deeply with our students and find hope in our communities. The garden at school is constantly touted as a space for academic connections in schools, a place to enhance curriculum, promote physical activity, and to encourage healthy eating. Less often, though, we talk about the garden as a place of healing, and as you well know, we daily encounter students who are experiencing trauma, and the school garden can be a place where we offer a safe and healing space for students. So this training will discuss trauma-informed education in the garden and how we can utilize social and emotional learning competencies to create hands-on gardening lessons. And also, it's going to showcase several amazing examples of schools that use gardens as havens. So please go ahead and browse through all of the resources in this module. Spend some time participating in the interactive PowerPoint. It's called A Garden is for Healing and Growing. I got to co-create this webinar with some colleagues of mine, and its interactive approach is going to allow you some time to reflect and to think about the content that's being covered. So make sure you bring a pen and paper with you to participate in the writing prompts and the brainstorming. You'll get some time to brainstorm different lessons that you might utilize, and hopefully you'll really enjoy that experience. Next, you're gonna watch the webinar called Gardens as Havens. And this is from the American Horticulture Society, from a workshop that they did. And you'll hear several incredible examples of school gardens being used as spaces for healing and a safe space. So I'll send you off to dig through this goldmine of resources with a quote from Z. She's a garden educator in Atlanta, Georgia, and I really think her words just shed some beautiful light on what the garden is capable of. She says, "What many don't know is that planting seeds open up the gateway to self-acceptance, self-care, and self-love, while simultaneously occupying one's mind. It is the therapy hidden behind every action geared toward crop cultivation that aids in an individual's overall well-being. With this in mind, it is so important to guide students back to the earth for healing. Healing occurs through every aspect of gardening. There's a natural meditation that happens when tilling the soil, weeding, watering, and planting. This alone has the power to transform lives. Every herb sniffed, every vegetable harvested, even putting your hands in the soil releases endorphins, the happy chemical in your brain that boosts your mood, allowing the perception of yourself and the world around you to shift." With that, enjoy the resources and learning, and I hope that you can really use some of these resources to your benefit and to your students' benefit to create a really positive experience in an outdoor learning space, and maybe cultivate an environment that's really safe and really geared towards healing for our students.